taking a quick look at my fission reactor from the window here. Mainly for now, just to see like how full of coolant it is. Not that much, apparently. I'm still only imagining like very soon, actually, I'm gonna need that turbine. This being, yes, another multi-block structure gonna have to build. So of course, this means I need turbine casing, however many blocks, depends on how big this turbine that I build is. To rotors and blades, that too. Okay, clearly it's gonna take a lot of steel to go through with making this. And then more likely to not look up a how-to to actually build one of these structures. I need to make the blocks, but exactly in what way do I have to arrange them is what I'm wondering. I'm trying to remember, but for something... I don't remember exactly what, but for something I had to produce lithium. Yeah, if I ever want to make an induction cell. And the induction cell was used to make... Yeah, it's used to make the mecha suit and mecha tool. If I ever want the mecha tool, I need to learn how to make induction cells, and thus, therefore, I need to get my hands on some lithium. Specifically the dust form, but I need lithium to even get to the dust form. Not sure when we'll see what tritium is for. You need a thermal evaporation controller. Is that a single block, or...? It's another multi-block structure. Thermal evaporation block. So a controller, a block, and a thermal evaporation, so... Well, I just need only those 3 blocks. So that's the main block we'd use to actually make the structure, I take it. This is the controller for the thermal evaporation plant. And how many valves do we need? I take it we need, yeah, we need like a valve to put in the input and then a valve to do the output. And then to acquire brine, yes. This is liquid form, and this is gas form. To get gas form. Alright, yeah, good thing I picked up all this salt earlier. Just, where did I exactly like place it all? But I know I picked up a bunch of salt earlier. Good thing I did. Just what chest did I put it in? I don't exactly remember where I placed it. But I did pick up a bunch and find a home for it somewhere. Question is, where did I leave the salt? So I found like at least like 5-6 stacks of it just out in the middle of nowhere. This was like on one of my random, well, one of my random trips before I actually just dug down to start mining. And I was just wandering around the surface and I saw some salt. I didn't have any of that before, so I was like, okay, let's grab this. I'm trying to remember exactly where I left all of it. Yeah, because I know I picked up a lot of salt. I definitely have remembered, I would remember myself doing that. Wasn't that even that long ago. It's just, I feel like I could have put it anywhere. Thing is, I already checked these chests. Why am I checking them again? At this point, yeah, I'm just checking all of the chests that I own. Hoping maybe it'll turn up. Not likely, though. So, in all seriousness, where did I actually leave all this salt that I had? Okay, I'll check one last time, but I think I turned it into block form. I do remember condensing all that to block form. Okay, so we have plenty of salt. It's just I was looking for the salt powder. I wasn't looking for the blocks, I was looking for powder. Of course not. Of course I'm not going to see any powder if I put it all into block form. Of course not. Yeah, because each block represents, like, 4 pieces of salt powder, basically. So yeah, we got that out of the way. I do own all of this salt. So we need a chemical oxidizer to make brine out of it, but the thermal evaporation plant. So it's saying this is another multi-block. I'm gonna need more steel. The valve, okay, that's easy enough to make. Okay, it's basically just a matter of, do I have enough steel to craft it at this point? I think the question right now is just, do I have enough steel to really make one of these things? And then will I have enough steel left over to make the turbine? I think that is, like, the real question that we need to be, like, asking right now. How much steel? Our space here is just gonna go here. Thermal evaporation controller is a multi-block structure. I'm setting it up right around here. Not even sure, like, how big it's gonna have to be exactly. Just gonna start setting it up and just hope for the best. I'm not even sure how tall this thing's gonna have to be. All I know is I'm pretty sure if I ever want to get lithium, I need a thermal evaporation multi-block structure. This is high. So we're building at least 2 more multi-block structures in the short-term future. If I ever want to make that Mega Tool and Mecha Suit, I need lithium to go through with it. Because I need that to craft the induction cells. I do not even, like, know if there's any other way to actually acquire any. What I do know is that I'm running low on steel. Again. That's all I do know for now. How much iron do I have? Sadly, not that... Okay, I still have a decent amount. But at the rate we're going, especially if we're going to be making 2 more massive multi-block structures, it's going to take a lot of steel to do so. Especially if I'm going to just make, yeah, 2 multi-block structures in the short-term future. That's going to very quickly burn through all my steel. Of course I do. Which difficulty mode? So just the standard experience. I still can't believe I pulled that off. 1 life only. Yeah, 1 life only is certainly an experience. Makes me wonder, like, what other, like, ROM hacks I can maybe just beat on a single life, thinking about it now. It was like one of the craziest, like, Super Mario ROM hack beat it on 1 life sort of playthrough I could go for. That, I don't know, might actually be feasible. Okay, how much? I think I'm gonna have to dump plenty more carbon into this thing, given just how much steel I want to make. What is superheated sodium and why does it exist? Why? Because of the 1 life only thing? Pressure has you. What do you mean? Pressure has you go through like 100 and at least 113 rooms or something. That 100 plus however many rooms are in the ridge, like 13 to 15 or something. Oh, right, the game that inspired it has 100 doors exactly. That, and there's also, even before all of that, there was, like, the Pit of 100 Trials from... Did the first Paper Mario ever have a Pit of 100 Trials? I never played the first Paper Mario. I've played the second, though, and I know it does have a Pit of 100 Trials. Second one, absolutely, that does. Thousand Year Door has one, because I actually like played it back in the day, so I would know. Yeah, quite literally exactly what it says on the tin. 100 rooms of enemies. With only like 1 boss at the end, though. Not like a room 50 boss or anything. Oh, I'm missing out on Super Paper Mario. It had 2 of them. 2 pits of 100 trials, you say. So I'm missing out then. One pit was more than enough for me back in the day, let's just say. I'll do 1 block taller. 1 or 2 blocks taller at this point, I guess. If I do it like this, I'm probably going to be exactly like 2 blocks. I'm 2 blocks short exactly if I build it this way. Crafting table here, I can just make the last couple blocks I need for the time being. I believe I gotta replace some with valves and 1 control. I think 2 valves for now, I think. But I know for a fact 1 controller, because it said exactly 1 controller goes in the multi-block. It said 1 controller exactly. Ah, I see. I may have to start actually making more of these real soon, too. Holy. Running low on basic control circuits. I need a piece of glass for some reason to make this. Just 1 random glass pane will be enough. So 2 valves and a controller block, and we should be good to go. Because I assume without the valves, there's still literally no way to pipe in or out any input. Like, what would be the point? And then the controller right in front here. Does it work? Okay, not if it's there. I'm missing something. I have a multi-block structure that looks just like the other 2 I made recently, but nothing. Do I have to put lava in there or something? Wow. Alright, I guess time to look this up. What is this about in the simple or advanced top? Something about a simple top not having blocks here? Do we just simply leave it open? Wouldn't make much sense to leave that open now, huh? Base layer apparently must be a 4x4 square, so mine is too wide. Sure, let's try to make it less wide. Alright, I got arrows flying at me now. If I had to guess, I gotta get rid of these extra blocks too, right? Okay, I think that signifies that it is on. Yeah, so that shows that it's on. I don't know, I might as well, since I have all the excess blocks to place, I might as well. I'll just do that. I don't know why I'm hearing sounds of blocks being placed outside. They're probably just gonna follow me if I don't just kill them. So yeah. It's not showing recipes. Are these all the... I think these are all the recipes, right? So water into brine. Really? I do believe I actually have to pump some liquid in to make this, I don't know, actually work. Door? Not gonna... maybe not leave that open just like that. You know, gotta have something to actually put the output liquid into. I'm just gonna hope it's as simple. Hope it's actually gonna be that simple to operate this. In that case, I'll just craft another bucket like so. Man, my pumpkins just aren't growing right now. Alright, so if I want to pump the water. Alright, so first things first, I guess to figure out if we're even doing it right in the first place. Only one way to really find out. Right? Oh, right. I'm gonna need some wire to actually plug this thing in, too, apparently. I do have to plug it in. Okay, I think I'm better off just facing this the other way. Let's see if I've done it right. Water is going in. Yes, it is. I got nothing on the other side. I got water slowly but surely just coming in. It's disappearing, but it's like flowing in at a faster rate than it's just disappearing. So how do I actually, like, make any output with this still? How do I make anything? Let me see this again. It's not telling me anything right now. I must need to look up an actual, like, video tutorial, because what I'm looking at is just not really, like, telling me anything. Yeah, usage. I want to see how you actually use the thing in question. Simple version runs on ambient temperature. Right. Either version may have heat imported to the structure by thermodynamic conductors connected to the thermal evaporation valves. So basically we need more... Do we need more heat? For it to actually really, like, realistically do anything? Oh, it's been actually just giving me brine all along. I just kept checking the... I just kept checking this tank. And didn't check this tank. Yep, it's running exactly as it should. It's kind of just been running the whole time as it was supposed to. And I was just none the wiser. And then it's brine into lithium, right? That way too. We get it in liquid form, don't we? Yeah. I know how to get it into, like, gas form, no problem, or... Yeah, I think that would be... The other one would be gas form. Do I just make a second one of these just to then pump the brine into the second one to get the lithium out? I'm thinking maybe I just make two of these, actually. In that case, where do I put the second one? Because I only really had a plan to put, like, one down. But I think maybe it would just be the wiser move to go do two. I guess probably right next to this one. I'd either have to make more... Either make more, like, thermal evaporation blocks, or just shrink the height of both of these for this to work. Thinking about it now, maybe it is just... If I want to just get, like, water directly into lithium form, maybe it is just for the best I go make two, side to side. Yeah, I'm thinking now, maybe just do two, like, side to side. Can always just start taking blocks off of one of these. Or also, I don't know, just make more blocks, because I have the materials to do so. I very, very much do. Thermodynamic conductor. Oh, so that's how you make that. Just found the recipe on accident. I believe I need... Yeah. I think I just realized now what I need. Creeper. See if he even, like, walks towards me or not. See if it even, like, thinks to find me. Okay, this creeper seems to have noticed me. I think I'm missing a... yeah. We got a spider down here and a creeper down here. Just so that spider can't do anything. And then same for this creeper. I believe I need more, plenty more materials, in fact. I'm getting some osmium ready so I can have more basic control circuits. I need more of those, too. I'm gonna get that up and ready, too. And then I need another, yeah, controller, too. Right. I believe that should be just about ready. Alright, yep, now I got 2 thermal evaporation blocks. Yeah, this machine has brine coming in and liquid lithium coming out. Now that makes perfect sense. Kinda wonder if I maybe just want to move the 2 machines over a bit to the left. Thinking I might maybe want to move them over a bit. Or maybe just put the tank here. To move the brine out of the way, pardon me. So, up here now. I hear a skeleton somewhere. Hopefully I can just ignore the guy. I want to just ignore him. Alright, just to move the brine over. Now there should be liquid, theoretically. I guess if I tell this, yeah, put this into pull mode. Now it works. Alright, that's my lithium tank. Alright, so water into lithium. It's happening. Alright, so I guess we'll completely skip the step where we needed the salt. Turns out, yeah, I can completely skip that step. I never even needed the salt to do all this. So how much water is in the dynamic tank and how much water is in the reactor? It's coming along. All while the reactor was doing nothing. I just basically left it off until, I don't know, until I had maybe enough coolant in here, which clearly now we do. So yeah, once this starts to get near full, I'll think about that turbine. And all the while, I'll just watch the water carefully. Once it runs low, we stop. I'll just stop it here. This is running polonium 357 millibuckets. The fluorite dust is still ready to make a pellet. Yeah, that is. We still need more water coming in. Man, I suck with the Elytra. I just keep bumping into things. Just to clean up my inventory a bit, it was getting kind of full. So I needed buckets to make pumps again, right? Because what I wanted to do, or was that, no, I think it was steel casing. Because what I want to do okay, I do need these, right. So what I want to do is make 3 more pumps and just place them down in the world. And this one is literally facing backwards. This is no good. Also, this will just, also the reactor will just fill up with coolant faster. All for this to fill up even faster. Can I literally just not fly when I'm, like, stuck in the pasture? No, I'm stuck in the weed. Apparently I can't like properly fly. Like, what's going on? We still have to see this as all coming along. Wait, where did a bunch of my energy just go? Oh, I had the digital miner on the whole time. I had a bunch of energy going, and now I have pretty much next to none left. The digital miner was running, and just using it all. And this is what it just gave me. And it gave me that. So if I want to mine a bunch of ore, and I can kind of just do it all in one place, I got another idea. Can I just use iron blocks to make the best possible? Okay, first things first. If I can just mine a bunch of blocks in one place. I know you can get haste from a beacon. All I'm trying to remember is like how we make the thing. So I did kill the wither, so I have this as an option. I have this as something I can actually do. Oh no, I seem to need iron like a lot more than I need gold, so I think this would be the wiser thing to do. Creeper. Right in front of my front door. Literally just blending in perfectly behind, like, literally just barely even saw that because of the sugar canes, like, right in front of me, right behind it. Blending in perfectly almost with the sugar canes. See how all while I'm trying to just go outside, I have a creeper right at my front door, just trying to not let me do that. Literally trying to just simply not let me. Okay, before I got interrupted, I was like, yeah, I want to build this beacon. But then I got interrupted. Should be able to rather easily do the fully powered beacon, I would imagine. Should. Don't mind me, I'm just clearing out the space for it. I believe this is plenty of space for it. I think it was like, if you do a 7x7 base, I think that's the full beacon. I could be wrong though. Also, I'm pretty sure this way I'll have enough blocks. Okay, can I take haste? Secondary power, I need another layer. Yeah, I believe I need one more layer underneath to have haste too. Might as well try and go for it still. I'm gonna need even more gold than what I currently own. I'm thinking maybe, I think the digital miner can just hook me up. I think this will hook me up with it. Maybe. This might be enough. I'm gonna need a little bit more inventory space to carry the last of it. There we go. Enter. Yeah, we're gonna do this step too, just double the amount of gold that I get. And hopefully not gonna run out of oxygen or anything like that. Alright, so much for not running out of oxygen then. So much for that. I guess at the very least we can go here. Start this step. Until then, we can at least start this step. That's just about almost all the gold already anyways. Can't believe we don't have enough oxygen coming in. We have, like, yeah, barely enough coming in just to still actually do the operations in the first place, but that's about it. Alright, that's the last one. 25 blocks of gold plus whatever we get from all of this here. Liquid ethylene, I still have in here for some reason. Also, where can I even put it? Just to have another gauge dropper be empty for now. If we need it to be empty, then yeah. If I need another one to be empty, then I'll have it empty. It's coming along. I want to mine more ore also from the digital miner. And just to make it go by even faster, I'm setting up a beacon, and if I just fully power it to max it out, then I can have haste too. If I just make a fully powered beacon. How many emeralds will I need to actually just put into this thing to run it, I wonder? So the emerald's gone, sure. How far away can I... Yeah, once I just wander far enough away. What is the... What's the rate? I don't remember what the radius for this is again. I just like stand right next to the beacon, then I'm guaranteed to have the haste still. Apparently the radius stretches out to this corner of my house, so it's pretty far. Like the most eastern end of my house is where it apparently stretches out to. Alright, I had all this too, and we're ready as well. And this will... I'm thinking it's still not going to be enough gold yet. I tried. I'll probably just be like on the lookout for more, most likely. I'll probably just... At this rate, I'll probably just end up on another mining trip to find more. Definitely nothing I haven't done before. You can always just go on another mining trip. Oh, this is apparently running out of power too. Slowly but surely. Well, it's draining slowly at least. Okay, now it appears to just be gaining again. It's going back up. Unless I do that, then I think it just goes, yeah, down again. I don't believe that's nearly enough gold blocks to make a bottommost layer. Also, I totally didn't realize I had this too. I'm still gonna need more gold regardless. And now I'm still literally carrying blocks that are literally just taking up inventory space at this point. Straight up. And 2 gauge droppers, and I'm not even currently using them, so let's put those away too. If I want to go on a mining trip, I should probably just put as many items away that I don't need to carry as possible. I'm just going to go out there and collect as much stuff as I can. Anything that's just going to be basically like taking up inventory space and doing nothing, I should just put away immediately. Okay, I'm still gonna... I think I'll keep a flamethrower around too. I think I'll just put axe and shovel into... Yeah, I'm gonna put these into the chest. If I go night vision potions, I'm not gonna need to carry a jar of light around either. If I go night vision, which I think I definitely will. Okay, let's just seal myself in. Okay, apparently, even though this guy's right outside my front door, I can still use the bed. Apparently. And of course, now we have creepers right outside our house as well, unsurprisingly. Also, 2 water buckets? Why am I carrying 2? Why would I carry 2? Don't mind me, I'm gonna go try and just see where the creeper is at. In case I don't know, I just get jumped right outside my front door again. Because my front door isn't like... Okay, it's sort of see-through, but I only have a tiny little window to actually look through. Okay, a random empty glass bottle. Why do I still have this? And plenty of extra food. I'm not even sure if I'm ever gonna eat it anytime soon either. Also a canteen full of nutritional paste I'm also not eating either. Plenty of extra food and I'm just doing nothing with it. Maybe just put it all along the side here. And that way, give myself 3 more inventory spaces. Because this right here is also a food source, and so is this, and so is this, and so is that. And this too is another food source. Also, I can combine these Ender Pearl stacks. Just because surely I'm going to need these for later. I'm going to want these for later, so just do that also while we're at it. Pick a waystone, any waystone. Teleport on out there. Pick a direction, any direction. Start flying. And there's still apparently some... loot from a raid just still lying around here if I need extra saddles. I guess all the chunk was unloaded. Everything in it like was simply never gonna despawn, apparently. What is this? A random tree out in the middle of the beach? Apparently so. What is this here? Anything interesting in it? Might have to do some digging. Loot chest, fishing rod, lure 1, and then just some... nothing too remarkable. Chunks are not loading. I think I probably have to just swim. Just to give the chunks time to actually load. Or quite possibly I start digging down now, even though we're underwater here. I might. Thinking about it, all right. Otherwise, I could be out here for a while, especially if the chunks just don't load at all quickly enough if I try an elytra fly. Rocky shrub. Okay, I guess I can just start tunneling around here. Okay, what is this right here? What is this block supposed to be? Oh, there's actually, like, quite a few of these. What are these supposed to be for? Orange corundum clusters. Orange corundum. What are these supposed to be for? Quark. Can redirect beacon beams. Check the beacon item for info. Or it could also, I guess, maybe be just used as a fancy building block. Oh, my lily. I've never seen this anywhere before. Lapis lazuli, this high up. Is this supposed to be like a place where it just naturally grows or something? Or does it stop growing if I just remove it all? Alright, I guess with that I'm probably gonna start digging down. Get ready to actually go on a mining trip. Alright, now I can see clearly once again. At this point, just gonna pick a direction and hope for the best. But that didn't take long. I'm already standing in a massive cave here. These massive caves really aren't too hard to find, actually, huh? Like, I'm already just smack dab right in the middle of one of these. I guess I'll just start mining everything that isn't nailed down. Might also be a good time to maybe restock on lead as well, but if anything, I did mainly come down here for gold. I'm probably going to still grab a bunch of other ores just because they're here. Also should be a good opportunity to, again, restock on iron as well. Where's this skeleton at? Okay, now I see him. There's my first bit of gold that I see. Glad I didn't have to fight for it. I'll have to fight for the next bit of gold, I'm sure of it. Oh, diamonds. Got him. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get the blindness then. Just so we can see again. Oh, we got a mine shaft over here. Interesting. Got that off in the distance too. Just so this Enderman leaves me alone too. Anyone still shooting at me or no? I'm guessing most of the drops got destroyed by the lava though, right? Did this still happen to be right next to? More unflushed than I really need still. Oh, more gold. Almost would have never spotted that. Okay, what is shooting me? I'm getting shot at from, like, all the way, like, at the bottom there. Something's shooting at me. The skeleton's just literally hitting me from, like, all the way. All the way up down at the bottom. Still being mobbed by enemies, apparently. Still. There's still more enemies. There we go. Maybe now I can mine everything that I want to mine around here. I'm just trying to, like, where was the mine shaft entrance again? Here it was. Ah, fine. Just so this lava gets out of my way. Okay, just to find even more. Just to literally find more. Oh, alright. Okay, I'll take the lead. I was using a lot of it lately, so I'll definitely absolutely take more. After using a bunch of it recently. Yeah, I saw treasure. Pig Ironwood War Pick. That's a mouthful. Glowberries? Not sure what I'd ever do with glowberries. Personally. Another loot chest. Nothing too exciting in this one. Just a regular golden apple and then some other random loot. Flamethrower ready. Any good loot on the ground? Bone blocks. That looks like the 13 music disc and some bone blocks. And of course, rotten flesh and plenty of it. Okay, so in other words, nothing too special, in other words. Yeah, 13. I'm still gonna grab the bone blocks, though. Okay, so now I see I am lost in the mine shaft. Nothing too remarkable in that chest either. Another loot chest. Oh, I can break the spawner, apparently. I can break the red spawners. Not that there was really a point in doing that. Not that I believe there was even a point to do that. This is not gonna lead. Oh, okay, it does put me back in a big cave. It does put me in the cave. Just so I can maybe put a few items away here. That'll have to do for now. Okay, have I already been in this part of the cave, perhaps? Chances are I may have. I'm not gonna lie, it looks familiar. It looks familiar. Yeah, I see more gold, so I'm gonna try and grab, but keep moving. Okay, I'm gonna have to fight all these guys just for a piece of lead. Just for one little piece of lead, I gotta fight all these guys. Probably didn't even get it in the end. Oh, never mind. Zombie. Yeah. I'm trying to just fly around, but again, everybody's just like hounding me constantly here. Still. Getting like constantly hounded here still. I'm gonna see if I can maybe just end up in another, like, big cave. I tried to exhaust that one for all the gold I can find, and I believe I found all the gold in there I could. Well, we're about to run out of disassembler again. We're about to run out of energy on that once again. We'll have to get used to just the slower mining speed in that case. I still have plenty of fluorite. But I'm still gonna probably just set an inventory space aside for it regardless. Osmium, lead, iron, putting some of this away now if you don't mind me. Gold, tin, All that. Yeah. Don't mind me. Clay. Why am I seeing clay here? Oh, okay. I guess this explains it. We got the Earth Slime Crystal Geode or something. So that was our explanation. If I need any clay, this is definitely like a good spot to just gather it in. Can always just, yeah, grab mud from a swamp and then just put it in an enriching factory and get clay from that too. That's probably what I'll just do instead. Oh, this didn't take long. Well, we got one hell of a crowd here, though. Already looking at one hell of a crowd. New cave, new opportunities to get gold. And lots of it at that. He's just gonna go run right up in my face. So he doesn't like snatch the pickaxe out of your hand if you just club him over the head with that. There goes my shield. Oh, diamonds on the ground. An enchanted book, or two. Two enchanted books, actually. Question is, what's in them? Yeah, like a lot of tortoises with ore on their backs. Just open season with these tortoises at this point. With all the ore they're carrying. Yo. No, really, what else did I get? Power 4 and Frostwalker 2, wow. I hit some nice enchants there, wow. I hit some good ones. Already starting to run short on space in the personal chest, unless, I don't know, I think it would be for the best I just go and craft some of the ore into block form so it's more compact with storage. Oh, what is... Okay, that's glowing mushroom, isn't it? That's the glowing mushroom underground biome, right? Glowing grotto. Apparently beneath a clover patch. Okay, that works too. That also works. Alright, let's get a crafting table ready. Put a bunch of this redstone into block form so I have more inventory space just later down the road. Pop another night vision potion, also. Yeah, it's certainly quite a bit better, I must admit. Maybe eventually some of this other stuff too. Also put into block form if need be. But even then, still have like plenty of inventory, especially if I just throw out the everything that's not ore that I don't really need. 23 coal. I guess we'll take that with us too. Still have plenty of inventory space anyways to work with. Okay, we got all this down here too to just scour for gold. So yeah, at any rate, I should definitely be able to make a fully powered beacon without too much hassle. And if we ever need more diamonds, glad to know we're finding plenty of those too. Okay, I believe I've definitely already been around here. Just a feeling. Still don't know what the deal is with those things that just keep disappearing when I get anywhere near them. I may never figure out what the deal with them is. So up here we have... Oh, wow. Oh, hey, more gold. Up here, apparently. Oh, what is that? Okay, it's just you. Alright, literally just, yeah, the sword dealt the final blow. He took it out of my hands and then immediately died and just dropped it again. Yeah, he also definitely won't yoink the flamethrower out of my hands either. Can this thing die? Oh, just... Okay, so those mobs can die. And it drops whatever it's carrying. What even... I literally can't even guess what these entities are supposed to be that I'm killing, because anytime I get close, they just vanish. And I just got another advancement somehow. Heart of Diamond? I just ended up with, that's an item I've never seen before, and that's another advancement. Heart of Diamond. Which mod added these guys in? I guess maybe we're about to find out. I guess that's how we can find out which mod added the advancement in. Give a stoneling a new body by using its Heart of Diamond on any stone. Stoneling. Is this vanilla Minecraft thing, or is this from Quark? Not even... I literally can't even tell. So yeah, the stonelings and how you kill them, you gotta do it from a distance, and then you can just steal whatever item it happens to be carrying. And it could be currently carrying literally anything. But if you just get like right up next to it, it's just gonna like disappear, giving you no chance to grab the item. I can just flamethrower it away from a safe. I can just flamethrower it. I see this one's carrying an emerald, so. Multiple emeralds, actually. 3 Heart of Diamonds I have now. How many, like, turtles do we got here anyways? Like, holy. Holy fucking Christ, the scream they make when they die. I don't know, their hurt sound is, like, bad enough. I don't know, that's disturbing enough to hear them scream in pain, but, like, the sound they make when they die, though. Okay, so apparently, yeah, that's how I get creeper heads. As soon as this guy gets out of my way. Mainly just came down here for gold, yet I'm still learning new things. Got a Sickle of Struggle. Another creeper head. Another okay, we got one. We got one zombie head so far. So this is really how we can just get like mob heads. Kill a stoneling that's carrying it from a far distance, because otherwise if you just walk right next to it. Otherwise, it just disappears instantly. Right, so this is definitely like a place I can just farm creeper heads and whatnot. I guess just from up here, see if they're going to be carrying any other interesting items worth taking. Diamond horse armor, I think I see in one of their hands. Yeah, creeper heads, especially because I don't know. Yeah, wait, I would have to have a creeper die to a charged creeper. I have to get a creeper struck by lightning and then have that blow up next to another creeper and do lethal damage to it. This is just a lot simpler. Yeah, like 10 Heart of Diamonds now, apparently. Any interesting drops from these mobs that I just killed? There are definitely some. String, skeleton skull, empty bottles, golden helmet, bone blocks. Take my sword back. Yeah, so I managed to also get a few emeralds. Not even like looking for any, not even in a, don't even think I'm in a place where I can find any, and I still got some emeralds. Okay, this is like so many guys. There's so many of them here. Okay, this is blocked off, but I see some lead I still want to grab. These guys are right in front of me again. And a lot of them at that, too. Again, of course, I just get my sword back. Where are my rockets again? Oh, right. Okay, so this was where, like, the rest of the cave was. Right. Glow goop. I still don't know what to do with that. I'm not even going to bother keeping it. Not even exactly sure what to do with it in the first place. My inventory is still just loaded to the brim with all this stuff. I'm thinking, just at this point... Okay, that's my warp scroll. I'm just gonna, like, head back home. And then from there, figure out where everything goes. Still not even sure if I managed to find enough gold and all that, and all of this, like mining trip. But I got zombie and creeper heads, multiples apparently, and some skeleton skulls. And emeralds I wasn't even ever expecting to find, since I wasn't in an extreme hills biome or anything. Just found a bunch anyways. Just so I can have a sickle with more durability on it. There's some more Flesh of Demise. Still gotta figure out what one day, like, what exactly to do with it all. And then in here we have just like a ton of ores that I have yet to go process. I guess for starters, I want to make some raw iron blocks and turn them into clump form, yes. Double the ore production there, yes. More bone blocks, more coal, redstone also. Cannot forget that either. More osmium here, of course. Okay, now there's an Enderman right inside my house. Not after that. lead. A Power 4 and a Frostwalker 2 book we also found, apparently. Also, not even trying to look for these. Literally wasn't even trying to look for those. I still actually have a Frostwalker 2 book and it's just going unused. I'm literally not even trying to use it or anything right now. Okay, I definitely thought I grabbed more uranium. Okay, I guess maybe I didn't really grab, like, any, so to speak. Fluorite. Just put that into block form, too. Alright, then. Lapis lazuli. I'm gonna have extra lapis lazuli as well. Kind of just put it, I guess, here for the time being. Got more ingots, just random ingots. And now for the actual, like... Now to actually go to Value Town. Alright, welcome back to Value Town. Alright, there goes all our oxygen. For now. Unless I just go into my reserves here. Unless I just go through my reserves. Apparently really, really quickly. Yeah, apparently I'll burn off my reserves super fast. Apparently I got way more iron than I got well, I guess for one thing, iron is more common, so that's why I'd get more. So that's why I have more iron. And then you realize iron is just generally easier to find than gold, so yeah, it all checks out. I desperately need to free up more inventory space, still, like, desperately free it up. We are just about done here processing this. But yeah, as far as inventory space goes, it's still like, oh god. What inventory space? Okay, apparently this can't even get more this can't even really get more energy, apparently. All the other machines are just using it up like crazy. Every other machine is just like straight up using it all. Yeah, we know. Not here, here. Okay, now I can do that. Apparently I still had some gold here. And I have some copper here. Yeah, meanwhile, all this is still going too. We got all this running. Also, while we're at it. Right, not much gold left, thankfully, to process. We're almost done it. Well, not exactly. It's gotta go then go in here, too. Alright, just to start clearing some of this iron out too, just get it out of my inventory as much as possible. Now to move this stuff on over. Bring this stuff on over here. Okay, the gold is almost... Okay, we're actually no, it's still not really close to... It's still not even close to being done yet. It's actually still not even close. And then lead, and then osmium. I'm just processing more ore. I'm just processing more ore that I just mined, like, not too long ago. I guess in the meantime, maybe just put more stuff away that I don't need to keep in the personal chest. And then figure out, find a home for orange corundum, whatever that is. Find it a home. I also got some heart of diamonds. Never seen those before. I'll just leave it, I guess. I'll leave the 11 of those that I got here for the time being. Yeah, most of what I kept was ore, so at this point, this is... Okay, and a war pick made out of pig iron wood. Draw speed, velocity, projectile. Draw speed what? So... Can I... So what? You're supposed to tell... You're telling me I shoot arrows with this? Okay, this thing shoots arrows, apparently. Never would have guessed. Looks more like a melee weapon, if anything. Well, actually, no. It looks like a weird hybrid between, like, a crossbow and a pickaxe. So it's like, I don't know what to make of this. So it's like, at this point, what do I even make of it? Okay, it's at least gaining power back, right? No, if it's just gonna process 7 stacks at once, it's gonna be losing it. Not enough room in output. Understood. Not enough room in my inventory either. Okay, so this was good for at least like 35 golden blocks. So we may actually, I think, have enough at this point. If it was good for that many. Running low on energy here too, apparently. Well, no, way more than 35. I have more stacks of gold just going right now as we speak. This is apparently about to run out of power too. Yo. Really need more... Yeah, we really need more, like, energy to just come in, don't we? It's running. It's actually running out. Not enough energy to operate this, apparently. So maybe if instead I put iron dust into the furnaces, just to save on energy. Maybe if I just put it here to save on energy. Apparently we really need to do that. I guess on the bright side, at least, there's probably no way I'm not gonna have enough golden blocks to finish off a beacon. At this point, we gotta go well over the amount we need. This is regaining energy, apparently, again. All this to think, I haven't even started using this crushing factory yet, either. I've yet to start using this. Thinking about it now, holy, I haven't even started using this yet. Alright, so this should be just about all the gold that I managed to mine. Some iron. And this is the last of our gold we picked up recently. 63 plus 50, yeah, that's gotta be... There's no way I can't make, like, the bottom layer of my beacon now. No way I wouldn't be able to do it at this point. Still have all this tin, too, apparently, to just process, like, holy... Oh, right, that's iron. Alright, that's gonna be, yeah, continue on with the tin then in that case. Okay, I didn't even realize I still had this just sitting around too. Alright, it's going in. And with that, that's gonna go in. Give myself another inventory space back. Okay, that's done. Now to do... Okay, this is actually the last of my clumps. No more clumps after this. Cannot wait to be done all this. Yeah, these furnaces are just taking their sweet little time. This is slowly but surely coming along too. Yeah, all the ore that I mined. Slowly but surely it's coming along. Any minute now. Yeah. I can refill this, so let's do that. Let's just refill that. Don't see why not. Okay, if I just want sulfur dust, I can turn any dye into it. Going forward, I can do that. Nice to know. So all this lapis lazuli, I can just break this down into dyes. If I don't just throw it out in front of my face, I can just break this down all into dye. Every piece of lapis lazuli represents one blue dye. And then on the alchemy table, watch this. And I can just change it back, but we're not gonna change it back. Chemical oxidizer. Yeah, this is how I got sulfur dioxide again. I can literally just alchemize lapis lazuli into sulfur dust and then just go from there. Literally just perform some alchemy and bam. Oh, all this has to go into the enriching factory too, right? I guess once all of this osmium dust is finally gone, which should be not too much longer. So how's this coming along? Running low on energy to operate too, I see. We really do need more power to come in, don't we? The uranium oxide goes in there for now. Oxygen in here and plenty of it. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna transfer that over and get some sulfur trioxide. Okay, starting to think maybe we should have like a nice big like tank of water also in this room. I think that would also be smart. I guess this one can come along with me. Baby zombie. Whereabouts? Okay, now I see where it is. Okay, even if the source blocks are all messed up, this thing can still just apparently pump water. Yeah, because I do kind of want to just fill up this tank of water for later. Not that tedious to just spam click. It's full. Already. I guess for now I'm just placing the water tank here. Yeah, I guess that's one way to do it. Toggle operation. And this is how water, yeah, that's where the water vapor is gonna come from. And this is just, yeah, because I maybe do want more fissile fuel in the future. Still have some excess water I'm just waiting to get rid of out of this dropper here. Still a little bit more to just like dump. Or just that, empty it that way, that too works. I believe this is the last of the smelting I gotta do here. Okay, apparently this bit of dust too. Then we're just about done here. Alright, replenishing our stockpile of iron. Might as well just replenish. Okay, so we're almost done here. Gotta be done here sooner or later. So last of that goes in here. Extra osmium's gonna go here for now. Yes, I do have some extra. Excess tin going here. Just to re-empty this thing here. Oxygen. I should just put it back in its usual place. And then just go to refill it. Empty this dropper out. Perfect. There's still a little left in here. Alright, so that's giving me sulfuric acid. That goes through one more step, and then I can just make uranium hexafluoride again and make more fissile fuel with that. Because eventually I do believe I'll need more. Alright, glad to see this is done now. That was quick. Alright, I see. I don't seem to have a uranium oxide tank, so this is just gonna stay like this for now. Put that back on. Paid my fission reactor a visit. I suppose, yeah, I can activate it. Yep, there's definitely nuclear waste in that. No getting around it. Okay, again, I better just not look here, I look here. Once again, yeah, I better look at this the whole time. It's gonna go below this line, we'll scram. Steam is almost half full. And I believe unless we just like send the steam somewhere, it's like I don't think this will run otherwise. Oh wow. That's half a polonium pellet right there. That's half a pellet on its way. There's a little bit more still. How's this coming along? Liquid lithium. Okay. Tank isn't like completely full or anything yet. Can always just upgrade it several times if need be to actually fill her up. So I guess from here, next sensible thing to do is just get all my gold out. Be ready to make that last layer on that beacon to have it like fully powered. That way I can now have haste 2. Not enough energy. It's trying to gain energy, but it's still apparently losing it pretty quickly too. Still apparently can't even recharge the disassembler right now. Not with everything else that's going on at the moment. In that case, where's my shovel? I guess we're just gonna go back to that. reverting to the shovel for the time being then. There's the rest of my gold blocks I should need at this rate. I'm now just about done here. It's done. Haste 2. It has been done. And I still have 22 gold blocks to spare, it looks like. It has now been done. Meanwhile, this still will not charge. Yeah, that ain't gonna go over so well. Guess I'll still mine up some iron, I don't see why not. And some redstone. I want to see just how much faster the Haste 2 makes everything. Yeah, this is what I spent a decent chunk of the stream working towards, so let's actually see if we can actually, like, see a notable difference with versus without the Haste 2. Doesn't seem to feel that much faster, honestly. Feels like there's a bit of a speed up, but not by much. Even with the Haste 2... Even with the Haste 2 and everything. Still. Alright, so that's all my iron. Then to, I guess, do our redstone with our diamond. Oh, finally, this is gaining. Finally, I can recharge this thing again. Finally able to just recharge. Took long enough, but hey. There we are. So now I have more redstone to just put away, of course. I was literally just not too long ago already done with this, and now I gotta just put more away. And diamonds too, apparently. The digital miner just hooked me up. I guess the extra redstone's going here for now. Honestly, because I don't even feel like... Because I have plenty of iron as is. Just screw it. Straight to the smelting factory. I want to just... Don't feel like just waiting, sitting around for my iron to just be doubled. I don't feel like waiting. When I know I have plenty of iron as is already currently. I know I already have like so much anyways right now. Don't need to even like really wait around to double it, honestly, at this point. I guess probably when I start running low again. Six MB sulfuric acid. 6 millibuckets I had. 6 exactly. For the record, this is where the hydrofluoric acid went, right? Apparently I still have plenty of it to go around. Like, absolutely, like, plenty of it. Put the excess in here, I guess. And then from there, can't I just grab the uranium oxide I have and just put it in the right side here? Okay, that's what I was expecting. Pretty much what I expected. I have to enrich this and then I just, yeah, forgot about that step. Yeah, I momentarily forgot this step. just like us leave it like this for now. For now, just kind of leave it. Now I'm trying to remember exactly what I was doing. Again. Can't say I exactly remember. I'll go back and check up on my reactor, see how it's coming along. And see that I have some creepers to deal with. And a spider. From somewhere. So where was the spider again? I can't even see it. Guess I have to get like right on up there so we can see. Just to make sure the creeper doesn't get close and potentially start blowing up the radioactive waste barrels or the pipes transporting it. Or the pipes that transport the waste. Again, for the time being, that's all it can do. Until more water comes our way, that's all we can do with it. And I'm just... okay, so... how much liquid can this hold again? I think like 32,000 millibuckets worth until I upgrade it. Okay, I guess I'm running low on firework rockets. Restock that way. And then to do this, of course. Oh wait, yeah, this is empty. That's what I thought. That is empty. This tank is empty. Understood. Kinda just let that run in the background till it stops. I'll probably be calling it a night real soon anyways. I'm still thinking, yeah, get some turbine casing ready. However much casing I'm gonna need, just get some ready. So it looks like it's mostly using up steel. That's 16 times 9, so that's still a decent amount of steel right there, but I feel like we can just make more. I feel like we want even more steel still, regardless, just to be sure we don't run out anytime soon. I'm just gonna make some steel. Get that ready for the turbine the next time I stream Minecraft. Kind of have it be ready. And then I still have to turn this into ignit form, of course. Oh, that's still running upstairs. Oh, right. That was from the digital miner. Yeah, that was from the digital miner. $45 more blocks of iron. I was clearly never going to run out anytime soon. Alright, for now, just gonna put this into... Okay, maybe I'll just make some turbine casing with it to start. I was about to say, just, yeah, put it in steel block form, but let's start with some turbine casing. That's already 2 stacks worth, just to start. I'll need infused alloys, plenty of. Steel rod used to house turbine blades within an industrial, and then you just probably have to tack these onto the rotors. Turbine vent. Casing with an integrated vent for the release of steam. I need a rotational complex or something. Placed on the highest turbine rotor of an industrial turbine. We only need one of these, I guess, right? If I only put, like, one, like, rotor. So again, this said... on the level of or above the turbine's rotational complex, it said. I'm gonna need more infused alloy to just continue with this, clearly. There's really no other way. I guess for the next time I stream modded Minecraft, I have turbine casing ready and plenty of it.